Good morning, good morning, good morning, and happy Wednesday. Hashtag my global family. Excuse me, family. Vape cough. Vape cough is real. Good morning. I'm sorry, family. I know this coyote is an hour late. But you know what, family? Excuse me. I wasn't feeling good this morning. I felt bad actually. Not quite a panic attack, but I wasn't feeling super great. I'll be honest, family. I had a meeting yesterday and it could have gone better. It could have gone better. So, as a critical race, whiteness, intersectional scholar, I'm always fighting against the normalcy of academia, right? The constructs that say, this is what it means to be educated. This is what it means to be smart. And let's be honest, our educational system is Eurocentric and it is built on white supremacy, the idea that European language, knowledge, culture, mathematics is better than people of color, right? Because, our cultural studies department doesn't have the alkaloids, the funding that say engineering does, right? Or say even English, right? I don't know. I think it's cloud family. I'm gonna have to get my bamboo stick out. But it's very frustrating, family. It's frustrating. I've been working on my doctoral critical race, whiteness, intersectional autoethnographic project for about 2.5 years now. I've been making a ton of videos documenting my real life as a real life Isleta Pueblo superhero. Having panic attacks on film, family, because once you have PTSD, sometimes it's just a part of your life. I'm tired, family. I'm tired and I'm worn down. It's only Wednesday. I keep saying, there's going to be the perfect schedule or the perfect opportunity or I keep hoping for change, family, but I'm beginning to realize that this coyote is the only one who can bring the change and make it happen. So I'm saying, family, join me in redefining what's possible, right? So I had someone who was like, that's not a project. What is vlogging? Videos aren't data. I likened it to journaling, family. And the look on their face was incredulous, like, oh, how dare you? It's not the same thing. And it's better. Vlogging and video is better than journaling, especially for someone who has PTSD, family. After the white male academic predator who was sleeping with students and using my parties and spaces as a hunting ground, after I took him out, I hated writing. I hated academia. I hated how helpless students were when it comes to the power differential between professors and students. It's huge, family. We are in a hostile situation, fighting for a humanization, right? Because I'm a person of color, I have to constantly prove that my experiences are meaningful, that my life experiences aren't anecdotal evidence, right? Because that's what I'm fighting against. Oh, well, your life's an anecdote. Well, you know what? My experiences are meaningful, powerful, and inspire thousands of people. So you know what? My research is important, and I don't care if it doesn't match your Eurocentric standards of elitism, because that's what academia is. They're constantly there to nitpick you and drag you down and show you with a rubric why you have failed. And I refuse to play in that game. And I will get my dissertation done exactly the way I am. And I am a theorist and I am an expert in the field. The other thing that really got male Dre's craw yesterday, because female Dre went to that meeting. I jiu-jitsu after, family, and I'm female when I go to jiu-jitsu. The other thing is, who are you? That was the question. Who are you? Why are you a theorist? Why do you know your subject, right? Why should we believe what you've written as being important? Well, let me tell you why. Because I have established myself in the field of critical race, whiteness, and intersectionality. Because I am a published author. And because I do have 7 years of research experience, including a formerly incarcerated youth group who taught me how to be an activist and called me from the sidelines and brought me to the front to lead the battle, as well as the APS Ethnic Studies research team, looking at our amazing warrior teachers during COVID and how it was to teach to a room full of Zoom. I have put in my work for the last 15 years as a community organizer, 4 years in K-12, 10 years teaching in higher education, 4 publications, including a book chapter. I've had 52 conference presentations establishing myself as an expert in the field. So yes, I am the one who writes the book. So mic drop. Yeah, I'm pissed off, family. I'm really pissed off about my departments, about UNM, about how they keep pigeonholing students and making us jump through all these ridiculous hoops. For what? Why can't academia rethink education? Disabilities are not going away. To say that I have to be held to the same standard as a person who hasn't gone through trauma, who hasn't faced the police twice in their role as an international graduate student activist and protester? No, I cannot be measured by the same stick as a person who hasn't been thrown in jail for pissing off a cop. I am not normal. And to treat me as such, as to measure me by the white stick of academia, is a disservice to us all. So yeah, I'm pissed off, family. I'm pissed off, and I'm here to tear down that system because it's no longer serving us. I'm very upset at my university right now. I need to woosah, family. I need to bring it down. I need to woosah. I need to woosah this. I do not feel happy right now because my project was basically shit on yesterday. And my doctoral research project is important. Family, don't let people stop you. Don't let them silence you. Don't let them make you feel less than, because you are not. You are amazing. You are powerful. And you are worthy of dignity, love, and respect. I'm going to go to battle later. There's going to be an angry email to be written. All right, family. Let us do yoga at our desk. I need some Zen, right? Let's get Zen out for a minute. I love you. Don't forget, on Mondays. Don't forget, family, on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we do chair yoga for our elders. We have wheelchair yoga on Monday, yoga at our desk on Wednesdays, and chair yoga on Fridays. Tuesdays and Thursdays, family, we do beginning floor yoga. So don't forget to join me here around 6:45, family, when this coyote's on schedule to work on our bodies, to allow our minds and spirits a little bit of rest. All right, family, let's get started. Thanks for listening to my rant. Dying figuratively yummy. All right, let's do this. Sorry, family. Goodness. Okay, fine. I feel better, family. The anger has dissipated. I've articulated why I was so upset. Um, and I think that that helps. Sometimes we gotta get stuff off our chests. It's gonna be okay, family. It's gonna be okay. Because you know what? This coyote is super smart. I got my tricks. My tricks are basically being smarter than everyone else, family. You can't out articulate me when it comes to my fields. I know my field. I know critical race studies. I know why my research is important, family. And that's what matters. Is I know what I'm doing. Whether or not the person in my department knows what I'm doing is another story. And I will work on communicating that better. But I know what I'm doing, family. And I am not gonna let that person rain on my parade, poo poo on my parade. It's gonna be okay, family. And don't forget, this is your daily reminder that COVID is still affecting all of our lives, family. We are dealing with the ramifications of living in a U.S. empire that is built on the theft of indigenous land, the sale and use of Black and brown bodies, colonization. Capitalism is an exploitation, family, of all of our peoples. And only certain groups really gain from that, right? We are living in a modern era of oligarchs, which means that we are ruled by the wealthy few, family. So please join this coyote and always and forever Pueblo Revolt, family. Starting the revolution and role modeling what's possible. I have kept off and lost 110 pounds, family, after having gastric bypass at 35. I was dying. I had eye surgery. I had nerve damage. I had kidney damage, and I couldn't see a future for myself. But I have wrangled my life. I have started with yoga, family. I literally started with an elder's tape for yoga and just kept building from there. So join me, family. There isn't anything we can't do once we put our mind to it. Some resources, some support. Let's be honest, money always helps, family. But let's start small and build up our goals. So, in addition to being an Ivy League graduate, excuse me, family, allergies be real. For real. I don't know. I have the worst allergies, family. Allergy, nasal spray, allergy, eye drops, allergy, pills. And I still get the sniffles. Killing me. Family. So in addition to being an Ivy League graduate, a published author, a doctoral candidate, soon to be Dr. Dre, an international graduate student leader, I'm also a spiritual leader. So in an effort to colonize, family, I don't know if I should use pastor or not use pastor. It's confusing to me as an indigenous person because white people know what that means, right? A pastor, you know what that means, spiritual leader. Being a coyote, though, family, is more meaningful to me. So just call me Coyote of Coyote Lodge, House of Spirituality, Critical Race Theory, and Medical Marijuana. Our services are slated for today, family, but my auntie is in town from Washington, D.C., so I think I'm going to call it a week and take off the night to spend it with someone I love. And family, today we have been having a theme all week, which is that of the superpower of self-care. Last week, our theme was the superpower of transformation. So going with our weekly theme, family, today's very special prayer is to ask for you to take time to nourish yourself. I want you to go find a meal, family. Go find a meal, go find a break. Maybe it's a cup of coffee and a donut, but I need you to nourish your body, right? In some way, go nourish your heart at the same time. Maybe it is that 5 minutes of Zen. Go through the drive-through the Dunkin' Donuts and pull over in your car and take a 15-minute break. But whatever it is, family, we are engaging in self-care today, and I want you to go find a nibble, something that makes you smile, right? Maybe it's stopping at your favorite Korean restaurant. Maybe it's gonna go by Barrelas and getting some of those chicharrones and warm tortillas. Or maybe it's just going home and making family dinner. I'm just saying, family, whatever it is, our ancestors are gonna send their guidance and their blessings. But your challenge for today from this coyote is to nourish your tummy and your heart at the same time. So please partake in a meal or a break with something that sparks interest in your tummy, right? Something you've been craving, maybe a little bit of a treat, and go spend some quality time with our family or loved ones. Gammy, it's your favorite trickster coyote grandchild. Thanks for letting me get all the anger out. I gotta get the anger out before I envelop myself in love. That's how this coyote rolls, family. I'm also emotionally expressive, which means when I'm angry, I'm angry. When I'm sad, I'm sad. And when I'm happy, I'm happy. And that is how I maintain balance, family. I process my feelings, I understand them, I think about them, and I share them with other people to get feedback, right? Am I the one who's blowing this out of proportion? Or is it a situation that is happening to me that is making me uncomfortable, triggering me, or making me upset? Feedback is important, but also dealing with our feelings is super important. How can you have balance in your life if you don't deal with your emotional side? Just saying, family. Toxic masculinity, shutting down, unhealthy behavioral, unhealthy behaviors have been taught to us by generations. All that is very real, family. Which is my colleagues and I always talk about humanizing role modeling. Right? I have 31 nieces and nephews from around the world, and they're always watching this coyote. They're super smart. They're watching what I'm doing. They're watching what I'm saying. And they have a lot of hope, family. So I'm just saying, let's correct bad behavior, right? Parenting, things that we've been taught that was okay behavior, that actually turns out to be pretty violent and pretty mean. So work with me, family, to create the world that we love, that we have promised our children for generations. All right, Gabby, it's your favorite trickster coyote grandchild. I know. I've been super busy, but you've sent me on a mission to transform the world, Gammy. And today, our very special prayer is for our global family to take the time to find a meal or a break, to entice their tummy and taste buds, and to spend a few moments with someone they love. We love you, Gammy, and you are my first example of warrior woman. You'd steal me away and we'd go get hamburgers, or we'd get a bucket of KFC, or go to the movies and have a big bucket of popcorn. Whatever it was, Gammy, she showed her love through food, as did my papa, who was always there to make tortillas, or pot of beans, or just spend some quality time while he was typing on his typewriter, reading his Reader's Digest, and I was watching cartoons on Saturday. So, Papa and Gammy, in honor of all of the wonderful meals and times of quality family time that we had together, please allow our brothers and sisters and non-binary siblings around the world to have a moment of rest and self-care with the ones they love. May you rest in peace, Papa and Gammy. I love you. And to my great-great-grandfather, Pablo Beta, true revolutionary and his little poet statesman, dear sir, you wrangle with presidents. Allow our family to take some rest today because it's much needed. And to all of our aunties, uncles, gammies, cousins, those who are related to us by blood, and those we've adopted in our hearts, may you all rest in peace and send us your blessings, because we're still causing trouble here, protecting and leading all of our communities, despite everything continuing to thrive. Family, how are you feeling? It's Wednesday. Yes, we made it. We made it to Wednesday. Today is another emotional day, family. I talk a lot about finding balance. I also support a lot of people through various things, and there's a lot going on right now with my own family. Not my family, but my very, very close siblings, and I am there to support them. But I'll be honest, family, it's draining. It is draining because it's scary. Some of the stuff we're doing is scary to deal with in real life. And so I support the people who are very near and dear to me through traumatic events. But then I have to remember, family, that's not a normal day. That's not something you can schedule in, right? I'm going to schedule in a breakdown, a panic attack, and supporting a bunch of people through traumatic events between 3 and 5 today. And don't forget to go to class at 7, right? I just want to remind you, family, that I have to be nice to myself. I got to take breaks. I got to schedule in downtime. And so do you. There's so much going on right now. We are under constant pressure in inhumane circumstances with ridiculous demands upon ourselves, our time, our money, and our person. So I'm saying, family, I am not joking when I say you need to take a break. You need to get some food. You need to recharge those batteries. I am so worried every time I look at my Facebook family. I see heart attacks, I see strokes, I see people in the hospital. A lot of this has nothing to do with, there's viruses, there are new strands, there are all of the health issues that Americans had before COVID that were never addressed. The increases of healthcare and inflation and housing and everything that's going on, family. It's a lot. So don't think of these as cute little videos like, oh yeah, Dre's just like, oh yeah, go to the gym, go do this. Yes, it's cute and fluffy, people like that. But what I'm actually asking you to do and reminding you is that you're important too. That you should also take the time. I do it a lot, right? I train and compete in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I am dedicated to that, and I do 20 hours a week on that. And that is part of my life's mission, is part of my brand, it's part of everything. It also helps me stay sane. I'm not saying go crazy, right? And it took me 5 years, 4 years, hold on, 5 years to get up to that point, right? So I've done a lot of training and pre-work before I've gotten to this point. So don't burn yourself out, don't be crazy. But I'm saying once a week, can you do something for your mind, your body, and your spirit? Spend that quality time, go take a walk, and maybe say hello to the ancestors. Or if your religion is going to a church or going to a synagogue, but go take care of your spiritual self in whatever way you see fit. All right, family, this coyote's gonna go cause trouble at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at 10. I got some work to knock out. I have my business plan. Shout out to my sis Carly, who's working with me through rcac.org, family. Check out their website for researchers. But right now, they're supporting Indigenous business owners and entrepreneurs, and this coyote is grateful to be getting some help. Shout out to my sis, Elizabeth Kirk, for the no. She's the one who dropped me the information about this wonderful org and invited me to a workshop last weekend. It changed my life, family. So don't forget, when shit goes down, when you're backed in a corner, just ask for help, and our ancestors will send it. Watch over us, Gammy. We're going to go cause some trouble. I love you all. I'll see you soon.